So welcome back to another episode of Skyrim's main quest line. I would ask that you forgive my voice today, as I do have a little bit of a cold at the moment. So at the moment we have just completed Throat of the World and got our quest for Elder Knowledge. So we're now going to go and speak to the Greybeards and find out the location of the Elder Scroll so that we can then defeat Aldwyn. So we're going to fast travel back down to High Hrothgar. We did also have the choice of going to speak to Esben, but he's so far away we might as well do this here. And he just had to be outside in the courtyard. Okay, maybe he's not. Ah, here he is.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
Okay, so I think we're done there.
Sky above, voice within.
So it looks like we're going to have to go to Winterhold. So that's all the way up here. There's nothing very close. I think it's going to be a case of travel this way. So I'm going to go to the White Run Stables. There's a horse. So we finally managed to find Winterhold.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay, so we just got a letter from the Jarl. let's have a look. Okay, so that's to speak to the Jarl. What's this one? Ah.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that. Shivers! So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Okay, so entry was good, but looks like there's something going on. That was a vamp.
I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand. I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poor. You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait. Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Fight well. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? Fight well. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
If you really want to read all of this, that's absolutely fine, but I'm not going to.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. Wrote more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
So that's the first mission of the actual Winterhold quest.
If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? All right, then.
So yeah, again, if you want to read it, there it is, and you can just pause it to read it.
I don't want to see you Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
So, off to find Septimus.
Winterhold's glory days are over.
Where did I leave my horse? That's a big question.
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into one.
Oh no! My horsey died. That's not good. Looks like we need to get a replacement then. We're not going to get one here. We're going to have to fast travel to a stable and then fast travel back to Winterhold. At least we can actually do that now. We don't have to travel all the way back. So, Whiterun it is.
Need a horse? They're mostly in
Wrong
shove.
person.
Got a problem with that?
Gal like you needs a war. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. You've got the deal. It's the one with the saddle.
Right. Horsey again. And fast travel back to Winterhold. So we've got to turn round and then try and find a way this way. So we're going to be doing a bit of treacherous riding now, because we're going to get down the mountain. Right, so I found his outpost. So we can't take the horses in with us. Okay, so he's down there.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it, not poor Septimus, for I have arisen beyond its grasp. Here. Well, here as in this plane, Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Oftan, the point of puncture, of first entry, of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mzark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Okay, so he was like so full of riddles. So I know this is quite a short episode, but we're actually going to leave it there for now. And then in the next one, we'll then travel to Athland and down to Black Reach. That's going to be quite a long quest to complete. So thank you for watching and bearing with my voice. And I hope you can join me for the next one.